Welcome back, gamers. My name is Neumatix, and this is Minecraft Java Edition with Actually Editions, episode number 12. In this episode, surprise, surprise, I want to go over some more power generation. That includes the Lava Factory controller and some more heat collectors. I should also mention that this is going to be the last episode for Actually Editions. I loved every single minute of it. You guys have been amazing throughout each and every single episode. If all of these episodes have been great for you, then go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. If you would like to see this series continued, then go ahead and let me know as well. And I might go ahead and set these videos and make some more, but for members only. It could be something very interesting in the future. So in the last episode, we had focused a lot on more canola power generation, which did very well and can almost keep up with our lens on the miner. These 4 right here, if we actually made another 4, it probably would have no problem doing that. But I wanted to go ahead and get into something that I think I wanted to go over within the first episode or 2 and didn't realize that I needed a lot more materials in order to make it happen, and that is the Lava Factory controller. This is something we can use with these heat collectors in order to get a lot of power generation from a grid type structure. Also off camera, if you wanted to go and check this out, I made some lamp controllers which come with Actually Editions and are very nice because when you have a white lamp, red lamp, blue lamp, whatever lamp that comes in Actually Editions right next to each other with this lamp controller, you can actually turn all of them on or off with a flick of a switch or a redstone signal of your choice. And I went ahead and made this little structure over here. It's actually a tower. Doesn't look that great on the outside, but I need to go ahead and make some room for something up here. Down here, I just needed to set up my enchantment table so I could finally start enchanting my items because obviously I've not been doing that. Since this is going to be the last episode, I'm not going to be able to go over some endgame items that you can get in Actually Editions, such as the teleport staff, which you go ahead and shift right click in any area you want in order to teleport around your map, and it uses crystal flux as you would guess. And then we have something called the wings of the bat. This thing is really cool but really hard to get because you need to go and get an ender star, which an ender star is made with the netherite star, dragon's breath, black quartz, and prismarine shard. So these 2 items are obviously the hard ones to get in order to make that, but this will literally let you fly around your base as if you were in creative mode. Now that is pretty awesome. It'd probably make my base building a lot easier too, and I'd be able to actually overview my entire base to see exactly what it looks like from above. That would be interesting. If I go over here, you can kind of see that little tower I made off the distance. Yeah, it's it's not my best work. It's not my best work, but then again, I am not a builder of any sorts. So let's go ahead. I cleared out this area over here for our Lava Factory controller and our heat collectors. I don't know if I have a good amount of each, but we're gonna find out soon enough. So first of all, we've seen the heat collector before. I believe I did that in episode 1 or 2, or maybe it was even 3. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. But if we go ahead and set these down, they're going to need a lava block on each side of it in order to power it. So we're going to have to clear out a little bit like this, and then we could go ahead and set one next to it. So I guess we could put one right there, and then we could probably put one right next to it, kind of in a grid pattern. I think this will work. Yeah, this should work just fine because it's in the corners, kitty corner to one another, so that we could go ahead and make this work properly. I might want to make a couple more just so we can get some more power generation out of them. But I'm going to go and place one. I guess we can go ahead and place one right here. Since it's going to be a little weird, I can't place it right here. Or could I? Could I place that right there? Possibly. Possibly. Let's go ahead and place that right here. And yeah, that'll be fine. That will be fine. I just need to go ahead and clear something out like that. Anyways, there. Very nice. I think it's going to, like, totally bug me that this is off center. So I'm going to go at least make maybe 1 or 3 more, and I'll be right back. Okay, I made a few more, and this thing is still not right. I'm still not going to be happy with it, but I don't really want to mess with it anymore. We got enough. We can actually expand this as much as we want anyways, so I will go ahead and expand it later. For the meantime, I went ahead and got some fluid placers. I'm going to go ahead and place the fluid placers in between each one of these, because what's going to happen is the Lava Factory controller is going to go ahead and produce a thing of lava. And as soon as it does that, it is going to be transferred in the fluid collector, and then the fluid collector is going to transfer it to a fluid placer, and the fluid placer obviously is going to place it wherever there isn't lava. So as soon as it runs out of lava through one of these, the fluid placer will go ahead and place another block of lava, so we never lose energy. So we could go ahead and place these down one by one if we don't mess up, and I'm going to have to jump down and go ahead and redo that. So obviously, like I said, I didn't make enough. I'm going to need, let's see, wait a sec, what? That was weird. Okay, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, okay, I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I went ahead and got the rest of my fluid placers in place, and now we can actually start hooking things up. I went ahead to the local lava place and got some lava, and we can go ahead and place these. Oops. I didn't want that to happen. I do want these all on deactivation mode, so they constantly are trying to output something that's inside of them. So I'm going to go ahead and place some more lava down so we can get some generation going. I need to make sure that I'm placing these every 4 so that this one's going to, yep, all right, cool. That one's going to generate some power. And then I probably want to go into this one and put this down. So what is really cool about this is once we get a couple of them going, we can go ahead and place some of these advanced energy laser relays on top of them, and then we're going to interconnect all of them. And then underneath, I'm going to go ahead and place this lava factory and set this up so that this powers the lava factory, and that the lava factory produces lava for the heat collectors. It's a never-ending cycle for one another, and then they'll produce enough energy to support whatever else I have over at my base. Okay, so I went ahead and made a little system down below. So down here is where all the magic is going to happen. What we need to do is grab these fluid placers, and we're going to be placing these on the bottoms of each one of these guys so that we could go ahead and, like I said, when we get our lava factory up, we can connect them all so that each of these will never run out, or in theory should never run out of lava. And wow, I need a lot more than that, so I guess I'll be going, well, I got 3 more, so I could go ahead and transfer 3 more of them. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that lava factory controller and get this thing underway. So just to make this easy, I'm going to go ahead and go over here. I'm going to place it down right there. So on top, it needs to go ahead and produce lava from up top, but I first need to go ahead and consider the area around it. So I need to go ahead and place some casings like this, and I'm just going to go ahead and dig out around it like this. And I'm going to go ahead and place some more. And then there we go. That should be complete. So we just need to go ahead and place this fluid collector. Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and break this. I'm going to place this fluid collector facing this way because we wanted to collect any kind of lava that's coming out of there. And then let's go ahead and close this back up because it's going to say it doesn't have anything that it needs. And then we close it up and it says, oh, it's complete. So this should start producing lava as soon as it is supplied with energy, which of course, like I said, is going to come from these guys. So let's go ahead and fix that. I'm going to go and place a advanced energy laser relay. I'm going to connect it to one of these guys up here. Possibly, you know what? I really would rather have it connecting to the closest one over here. But, I mean, I guess for the meantime... Oops, didn't want to do that. Oh no, I hope I don't lose this. Oh, thank God, okay. All right, so, boom, there we go. We got it connecting. It should be producing lava now, eventually, when it gets up enough energy, and then it'll go ahead and start doing that automatic cycle I was talking about. So, for the meantime, I think we could go ahead and place the rest of our advanced energy laser relays on top of these guys. And wow, I'm going to need one more. I did not consider for another one over here, the extra one I made. Oh, well. So, I can go ahead and connect all of these together so that we don't miss any. And I'll go ahead and make the rest of my fluid laser relays and my last advanced energy laser relay. And we can complete this thing and start transferring all the extra energy from here over to my base. All right, off camera, I spent some time getting the rest of the materials ready. So I went ahead and got this advanced energy laser relay up there. And then I went ahead and got some more fluid laser relays. So we got all of these ready and set up. While I've been gone, this thing has been filling up. It is completely full. Just a second ago, it had a little bit more. So it's got 8 buckets worth inside. So if I go ahead and attach this fluid laser relay, we could go ahead and attach this to that one, this to that. And we kind of interconnect all of them so that they all start getting lava inside whenever they are empty. This should work just fine. So as soon as we are done here, I will go ahead and go up top so we can make sure that is working correctly. And then we could go ahead and start transferring our energy from here over to our base. That actually looks really cool underneath like that. Look at that. It actually plays something that we wanted. So we do know that it is working properly because it already placed some lava right there. Let's go ahead and go make sure that this is working correctly. So if I go over here, I should go inside, and there you go. You can see it has no more lava inside of it. But the problem is, I think that means that one of these, this guy is holding all of the lava. So I don't want that to happen. I think what I need to do instead is I need to connect this guy to all of these instead of this to this and then this one to that one. I think this needs to be like the main hub that it connects all to. I gotta say, I think this actually looks cooler. There's so much light coming out of it. It looks so cool. Very, very cool. Anyways, let's get it back up here. And like I said, over time, each of these should start filling up and we'll be able to get all of the various energies coming from all of the heat collectors. And we can go ahead and use that to get over to our base. Oh my gosh, it's getting dark. We need to run back to our base. And I'll go ahead and finish up the interlinking from there over to my base as soon as the daylight comes back. All right, over on top of my roof here, I got this all set up. So I got all of my pillars up. I have the energy going from the lava factory and the heat collectors all the way over to the rest of my network over here. So as you can see from here, you can actually see all the lava is filled in already. And that is basically because all the energy from here transferred over to there as well and filled up everything. So everything is working properly. Holy cow, this was awesome. So obviously at some point I'm going to want to go ahead and enclose this, and I don't want to do that yet just because, like I said in the beginning, this thing is endless. You can make as many as you want as these, and you could go ahead and make more lava factory controllers. So I could go ahead and grid this out a little further over here, maybe all the way back there, and connect everything up and have it go all the way back to my one network system over there and just have this whole area covered in heat collectors and lava factory controllers. That would actually look pretty cool. I might just have to do that. Here's the real test, right? We got all of those set up. We have to see if it can actually handle this because so far nothing else has been able to. Let's go and do this. Let's see if it even... Oh my gosh, look at that. It doesn't even affect it one bit. No matter how many go through, it constantly goes straight back to 300,000 crystal flux. This thing has finally met its maker. This is awesome. As long as those continue to go ahead and get power, then this thing will continue to power. I think I might have to connect this thing up now. Scratch that. So I went ahead and put a full stack of stone in here, and it had 14 that it couldn't keep up with. I saw at the very end of the stack is when it started to struggle. So I'm wondering if the lava factory couldn't keep up or if my canola farm couldn't keep up. One of the two couldn't keep up, which didn't allow this to continuously make this automatic. So still has not met its maker, which is okay because like I said, we can continue to put out more canola farm power and we can actually put out more heat collector power. Either one would go ahead and give... That is just insane, though. Just think about that. One lens of the miner, one would need to be automated through a bunch of power through canola, through heat collection, you name it, whatever the highest power you can do in Actually Editions, you would need top tier to make that thing automatic. While I was up here checking out my oil generators for the crystallized canola oil, I was actually thinking that the other factor of this is that I only have advanced energy laser relays connecting to everything. But I wonder if I had that extreme energy laser relay, if that would make a difference or not. Well, I guess only time will tell. Well, guys, we've been through a lot through these last 2.5 months of playing Actually Editions. It's been tons of fun. I've enjoyed every minute of it. And I'm not even lying about that. I love playing modded Minecraft so much, but this has to come to an end. All good things must come to an end, and this is one of them. I will, in fact, though, go over some of the items that we didn't cover in my episodes. So some of those being the empowered oil. So I did talk about this very briefly in the episode where we went ahead and got crystallized oil automated. The thing is, with empowered oil, you have to go ahead and get the empower and put all of it all together. And a different pattern, and it's just a lot of stuff that may or may not be worth it. And then we got these guys, these crystals. These crystals are actually pretty cool. You'll find them in cave systems and stuff like that, and I don't actually know. Okay, so they do actually give you stuff. If you find different kinds, you get shards off of them from breaking them, and they'll go ahead and give you these different crystals that we've been making throughout the mod. We actually have a little guy with the smiley cloud. You can go ahead and make this guy, and he'll follow you around. I might make him before we end this episode off completely. And then we have the experience solidifier. So I have all of these experience levels, 18 of them. If I wanted to go out exploring, but I didn't want to risk losing my levels in case I die, I can actually put them all in this experience solidifier, make them all solidified, and we can go ahead and put them away so I don't have to worry about them. Next up, we have a bunch of different things called the phantom energy phase, phantom liquid phase, phantom placers. These are all different objects that'll help with navigating some items throughout your inventories, your energies, and all that fun stuff, and especially with liquids too. But in all honesty, when you get to these, this is like mid to end game, and it's actually something you might get into, especially, well, these and then this phantom booster. This phantom booster I've talked about briefly before. It'll go ahead and boost any of your items. So like I said before, we had that vertical digger. If we wanted to go ahead and expand the area this digs out, we could go ahead and place 3 phantom boosters on it, or 1 or 2 to go ahead and expand the area, and it'll actually do a lot more for you. I did briefly talk about solar panels. We didn't make any, but I could make some if I really wanted to. Connect all the power from these and add that to my network as well. Right here, we have the engineer's infrared goggles and the engineer's goggles. So the engineer's goggles will allow you to see information you otherwise couldn't see on your network system, and then the engineer's infrared goggles can go ahead and allow you to see entities behind blocks. So you can actually go down in the cave system, have this on, and if a creeper was standing behind a wall, you could actually see them through that wall. Another item, the handheld filler. I wanted to go ahead and make one of these because this thing is awesome. You can have a certain amount of blocks, whatever block type you want, and then add it into this, and it will go ahead and fill up an area for you. It's a little bit easier to show than it is to explain when it comes to these. Unfortunately, we did not get into any of the rings. These rings are pretty cool. The ring of growth, you'll go and run around your plants and they'll grow as much energy as you have in the ring. You have the ring of magnetizing. You go ahead and have this, and anything that otherwise you wouldn't pick up as you run by, it would go ahead and pick it up if it's a little bit too far out of the range. And then you have liquid banning. The ring of liquid banning is really cool. You go into the nether. If you have like 5 of these, I've done this before in a modded server with a few subscribers of mine, and someone died in a lava pool. I went ahead and got a bunch of these, and we banned the lava away from his dead grave so we could get the rest of his stuff. It was actually pretty cool. You guys obviously know that there's tons of cool food in here, and the coffee maker that we didn't go over. Coffee maker is a thing of its own when it comes to go ahead and upgrading things such as your haste and your speed, as these rings do down here. And then we have the armor down here, and then on the other page we actually just have a little bit more armor. All right, before we go ahead and send off here, like I said, I wanted to go ahead and see what this smiley cloud is. I've never made one before. I'm gonna go and do this. Lay him down. That's it. That's it. Smile. What is this thing? Oh my god, he's so weird. He's so weird. I don't know if I like it. Hold on. This is cool. Whatever, it's fine. He can go ahead and creepily stare at me when I go to sleep. Okay, yeah, sure. His name is going to be blank. We'll just leave him blank. He's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, please smash that like button to let others know that they should watch this episode as well. And if you are brand new, feel free to subscribe, because I would love to see you in future episodes. I will be making a bunch of redstone episodes in the near future. So if you're interested in that, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!